He's busy right now today, I think so. That's why he won't become, I think so. He told
Okay.
he'll come little late. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Fine, fine. So, okay, good. So you go for walking Saturday, Sunday.
No, I work every day. I work 7 days.
Okay.
Six
So you
six
go
days.
somewhere or what you do from home itself?
What do you mean?
Whether you go
No,
to
no,
the
no. I'm at home right
office?
now.
No, 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 no. You
Yeah,
go
yeah,
office and you go
yeah.
work from home is not there currently, isn't it?
No, no, no. We can't work from home because all of our work is online business.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, we don't have that luxury at the moment.
Okay. So online business, what like products or what really?
Yeah, yeah, retail.
Okay. So
Yeah,
online is it, it's much good. Like we can do from home itself. I think so.
yeah, but you have to take the stock out.
Okay, okay, okay. Packing and all those things,
Mm,
isn't?
yeah,
Okay.
dispatching, packing.
Yeah, I understood. Oh, 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 oh.
So
Only the
how
orders. Yeah,
how good day? Are
only
you
the
work?
orders.
Yeah,
Yeah, only the orders will take it online, but we have to deliver it offline only. No.
yeah. You can't do that online yet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. We can continue then.
Okay, just give me 1 second. All right.
You can see my screen, isn't it?
Yep. Yep, I can see your screen.
Fine. So what happened? The founder of the Python was his name is Guido van Rossum. Okay. Currently, like 6 months ago, I think so. He has retired from LinkedIn. He was working in LinkedIn company only, and
Okay.
this Python has been launched in February 1991. Okay.
Okay.
Since then, the Python like officially it has been publicly it was launched in Feb 1991, but right now last 4 to 5 years it is getting boomed. Is it getting more demand? Can you guess
Yeah.
why? What is any reason? Because it has been launched in 1991. Since
Mm.
that time, people can use it, but they were not using it so frequent as compared to now. They are using Python only. Any idea? Any guessing you can do?
Um, nah, because I don't know. Can't guess. Pro-
Any just random guess, nothing like that.
Probably the hardware was not sustainable.
No, like
Hello.
the thing is not this hardware. Like when we are talking of the programming, it
Yeah.
all the things mostly depends on the software on. No, the what happened? The reason is that why this boom has happened in last 4 to 5 years is that since at 1991 this programming language were present. It is an open source. Anyone can use it, and we need not have to pay any amount for that.
Yeah.
Okay, but what happened is that the thing is that there there was not lots of code written in Python. Now
Okay.
what happened? Now since already it's been like more than like from 1991 it's been 2020. So now we have lots of codes pre-written in Python only, and
Yeah.
since Python is what it is free, so what I can do is that the problem which I'll be getting today has some developer has already got that kind of a problem in his previous time also previous
Mm.
years. For
Okay.
suppose
Let's
for
suppose.
suppose that for suppose I have got a CSV file or Excel file. Okay, I have got it in which the data is from 2005 to 2019. Okay.
Yeah.
Now if somebody says me you have to get only the data from 2005 to 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to just for 5 years you have to get the data, and rest of the them not from the Excel file. Okay,
Yeah.
so this same concept was same problem was got by some other programmer or developer. Okay, other programmer or developer before my problem arises. Means he was also God, in which what happened in his case, he has got 2000, 2000, 2002, 2010 data. In place of I am getting 2005 to 2010 data, but he
Yeah.
is getting 2000 to 2010 data, and he is asked to be find it out from 2000 to 2005. But in
Yeah.
my case, I am just getting the data has been changed 2005 to 2010. So what happened? Same logic of finding a last 5 years. For example, I'm just giving an example of same logic of finding last 5 years. Same code he has also written. Only the data which he was providing was different. So what I'll do, I am not going to create my logic or a program from the initial only.
Yeah.
That developer who has already written this Python logic code in a Python has put it into a website or internet. There is a two places where after which you can write it and you can upload it freely. There is a pip and conda. So whoever's developed it up, they wants to give the privilege to other also to use their code, okay, for free. So they put it into a pip, okay,
Yeah.
pip Python install package is the full form. So
Okay.
from there only, instead of me writing my code from the initial, I'll just copy or I'll just download that particular code which the programmer has already written. So I'll just use it, and while passing a function or while giving my data at this point of it, I'll just change it to from 2002. I'll change it to 2005 to 2010 instead of he has
Yeah.
given 2000 to 2010, but I'll change it to 2005 to 2010. That's
Yeah.
all. What happened within 5 minutes, my program is ready, my output is coming.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is the exact reason with lots of packages and libraries are present. Okay,
Mm.
that's the
Yeah.
reason people are, since it is free, people get their works done within 5 to 10 minutes or 1 or 2 days instead of taking 1 or 2 months. That's the
Yeah.
reason it is
Mm.
getting popular now. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Fine. So the third line is high level programming language. So in computer programming language, there are three programming language. When I'm talk of computer programming, there will be a three programming language, and I'm just showing you. There is three programming language. Okay, in computer. The first one is machine level language. Okay, or you
Yeah.
can say low level language. Okay,
Okay.
in this programming language, normally what is been written, it is been written into 10100001 format. Okay, binary format, zero
Okay.
or
Yeah.
which is 100% easily understood by machine, isn't it? I don't know what is this 1010, but my
Yeah.
machine, since binary only format require, so it is 100% understood by him, but it is 0% easily understood by human being. And human being, they, if they find it out this code, they won't be able to identify what exactly has been written.
Yeah. This is binary code, right?
Yeah, binary code or machine level code we can say, or low level code. Okay.
Yeah.
Second one is assembly level language or middle level language. Good enough. In this what happened, this was we were our code will be R1, okay, which indicates that what, it's a register one. Okay, register is there, register is there where we need to store my memory, store memory value. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, and this is R2, This is also register, second register you can say. Okay. Here also, what is the property of register? It is used to store the memory value. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what happened? I want to do an addition operation in the value what all the things have been stored in my register. So, what I'll write it up add r1 comma r2. So, if suppose what happen if I say to any person to check this that there are two registers in register we normally use to store the data which has been indicated by r indicate with register, and I am writing a code like a add r1 comma r2. So what happen is that he will be getting some idea, okay fine, two registers are there, some value will be stored in these two registers, and
Yeah.
I am doing a addition operation over there. Okay. For
Okay.
suppose if I say that I am storing 10 value in my register 1, 20 in my register 2, like that.
Yeah.
So if I do add r1 comma r2, so what happen? Addition of 10 comma 20 means 30 will be my output. He
Yeah.
gets some of the view, some he is able to understand something. So it is 50%. Since it is what? Since we are using register, which are
Yeah.
directory, a memory or a machine only. So it is 50% understood by machine. Okay.
Okay.
It is making 50% easy. And it's same time, it is making 50% easy
Yeah.
for human being also.
Okay.
Isn't it? Like
Yeah.
if I say to any person that R indicate register, and he can say okay registers the value will be stored, add operation is going on between two, like that. He so 50% it is making sense to human being also. Now
Yeah.
the third
Hey,
language was
just give me 1 second. Let me write this down. Can I just write this
uh,
down?
no,
Just
one
one.
more okay, no problem. Otherwise third I was going to high level, then you will have written all those at one time.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the third one is high level language.
Yeah.
Okay, in which what happened, in which this is as like English language only. Okay,
Yeah.
here what happened, here it is 100% understood by human
Zero by
being,
machine.
and this high level is converted to machine level, but we don't care about it. This will be done by interpreter or compiler some. Okay, so that
Yeah.
it makes sense to machine level. This is
Yeah.
done internally.
Yeah.
This conversion is done
Internally.
internally. We don't care about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for example, I'm writing a or variable 1 equal to 10, and I'm just writing what print
Yeah.
variable 1. That's all. So it is what it anyone, if anyone can see, okay 10 I am storing in variable 1, and here I am printing the variable 1. So it is
Okay.
100% understood by the human being. No need
Yeah.
to make him understand what is going on or not. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you can write it down. So in
Yes. So
this case Python is what? Python is
three.
high level programming language. Okay,
Yeah.
now you can write, and when you are done let me know.
Okay. So what's the difference between two and three? Like it's very similar in concept, right? Because
In
both.
assembly
Oh,
level language, isn't it?
yeah.
No, here what is happening is that here I am not using register and register 1 and register 2. So what will happen? It will take more time as compared to register 1 and register,
Can
because
you just explain?
directly I am talking.
Can you just explain to me what's the role of register? Sorry, I just don't understand that.
Register, what is happening? As I yesterday I have shown you, now when I am writing a equal to 10, what is happening? A memory will be taken, a space will be taken.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Isn't it?
that's a register, right?
Yeah, you can think, yeah, that's a register. But
Yeah.
what is happening over here? There are 2 to 3 types of memories also. One is
Okay.
register, Another one is internal memory like RAM. Third
Yeah.
one is external memory like hard disk or any external pen drive and all. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? They are being made differently. Means
Uh,
the computation or the processing power of a register will be very fast as compared to internal RAM or any external memory.
okay.
Okay. So
So
what is
R1 can be maneuvered into different type of strength. Is that what you're trying to say?
in case of high level language, you are not storing your variable into register, you are
Uh,
storing your variable into RAM, and
uh,
then it is okay. So computation will be more. And this just one single example I have shown you. This is
yeah.
not the way of mostly writing. You will write start and stop. Mnemonics are there for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Or,
because what I like from what I understood, 2 and 3 were very similar because we were using variable,
Mhm,
like we're using variable in a variable 10, and R1 is the role, uh,
yeah.
is the role of them very similar or it's the same?
See, what I'm doing over here is that I have done same thing. I am
Yeah,
doing addition over here, R1 and R2.
yeah,
Here in this case, what I'm doing, I have taken one variable 10, I have stored it, another
yeah.
variable 20, I have stored it. Instead of writing add, I have given plus sign over here. So
Yeah.
syntax will be changed, and it this makes what more easy to understand to any
Uh,
person as compared to this
okay.
one.
So in
So it
terms
is,
of it's just writing, it's nothing
yeah.
to do with the. Okay.
In terms of writing as well as computation also, this will be very fast. This will be very fast as compared to this one, high level language. Why it
Okay.
will be very fast? Because in this case we are doing 50% work of the machine, but in
Yeah.
this case we are doing 0% work of a machine. This same code will be get transferred in form of this, or in form of this, basically in form
Okay.
of this, and
So
then the final output will come.
okay. So the three will like the what do you call the processor? What do we call that? Interpreter.
Mhm.
So we
Mhm.
write in three. The interpreter will
Convert
translate
it.
into two
Yeah.
and one.
Yes, 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 yes,
Okay.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Because at last what will happen, my code which I am writing it up, this will be converted into 100 format only. Then
Yeah.
only machine will be able to understand, else it won't able to understand anything.
So it's
Okay.
three level. It's three levels of programming language.
Hmm. Just to make it easy, because this will become very hard for a human being to understand and to write the code. That's the reason we are going from this high level language.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll write everything and then.
Yeah, you write it easily. Take time and write it.
High level. There are three levels. Done.
Done.
Yeah.
So in that case, what is happening is GIF is what Python is what high level programming language. Okay. It's a object oriented language. Object oriented means what we will be talking in details in our advanced programming language, advanced classes. That classes and object we need to make it up so that it becomes my program become more realistic as compared to the real world. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Python is interpreter similar like Perl and PHP. Now what is interpreter? I'll explain you. So there are two concept in programming. First one is what? Compiler. Okay. And second one is what? Interpreter. Good. Now what happen in compiler? If suppose you have line 1, code line
Yeah.
1, you have written a code which is this is the first line. Okay. This is
Yeah.
code line 2. This is code line 3. Okay. Means print ABC like that. ABC I'm taking, print I'm taking like that. This is code line 4, in
Yeah.
which what happened, you have an error. This first line is correct.
Yeah.
This line is correct. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This line is wrong. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This line is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
And this line is also correct. For example,
Yeah.
suppose same thing, same line of a code I have in my interpreter also,
Yeah.
where first line is correct, second line is wrong, third line is
Yeah.
correct, fourth line is correct. Like now in
Mm.
compiler, what will happen? It will read all the lines from code
Yeah.
1 to code line 4, and at last
It
you
will
can write
convert.
it down. You can write it down in compiler. All the code lines will be read. Okay.
Yeah.
And at last it will give me message that you have error in code line 2. Means you can write it down in compiler all the code lines, that is from code line 1 to code line 4 will be read, and at last it will compiler will give me a message that you have error in code line 2. Whereas in the case of interpreter, okay, whereas in the case of interpreter, what is happening is that code line 1 will read. Okay. Then it will go to read code line 2. Here itself what will happen is that here itself at code line 2, at code line 2, my interpreter will stop. Is the voice coming? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Fine. Coming, no?
Yeah. Now it's coming.
Fine. So now what happened in interpreter, what was happening is that code line 1 will read, then it will go to read for code line 2. Okay. And at
Mm.
the code line 2 itself, my interpreter will stop and it will say,
The
and
system. Crash.
it will say that since you have error in your code line 2, First, you need to solve the error. Okay.
Yeah. And
And
then we can move on.
then only I'll go to code line 3.
Okay.
First, you need to solve the error at code line 2. Then only I will read code line 3 and more. Okay.
Okay. So,
So what?
so compiler is gonna read all the code. Interpreter
All
is
the
gonna
code.
solve the error.
Read line by line, line by line, until unless you solve the previous line or current line. If any errors are there, it won't read the next line. Okay.
Uh, the compiler will read everything, right?
Everything it will read at one time only, and at last it will give me a message that these lines you have an error. Whereas
Uh,
in the case of an interpreter, it will go read one line by line.
okay. Good.
So note it down.
Interpreter. हाँ भाई चले.
Done.
Yeah.
So what happened in Python is an interpreter. So in if you have written 4 lines of a code in Python, so each and every line, the previous line has to be solved. Then only it will go to the next line. Okay. Now Python is derived from many other computer language, including ABC, Modulo 3, C, C++, Algo 68. So what happened is that in Python, some benefit features from program language A has been taken, some benefit or good features from the program language B has been taken, and after that all has been merged and they have created a Python language. Okay, so that's the reason it is saying it. We say that it's a scripting language. It says we say that it's a modulo language. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the features of Python is that it is
Okay, just
easy
one
to.
second. I just have one question. Um,
Yeah.
uh, just the one before. It was Python is not a compiler.
No, no, no. It's an interpreter language.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All
As
right.
if you want to see it, I'll show you live also if you want to see. So I have creating a program.
Yeah.
Okay. And I am showing that a equal to 10 I have written. Okay.
Mm.
And b equal or b just like this I am keeping it. Okay. And then I am doing a print a. I'm saving this file. Okay. Now I'm saving it. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm running this program.
Yeah.
So what happened? Now,
Yeah.
since my A is
Yeah.
correct, there is no error. My print
Yeah.
A is also correct, there is no error. But what happened? I am getting B is not defined
Yeah.
and it got stopped over there. The print of A is not happening,
Yeah.
isn't it? So it
Yeah.
shows what? It's an interpreter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can write this code also, the simplest, shortest example.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll go there. I'll take a photo.
Written?
Yeah.
Good. Now, what happened is that Python features we are talking, it is easy to learn, does not require C language or C++ language. What normally happens if you are starting to learn C++ or Java or any other language, it is recommended that you should learn C before so that it makes easy to understand fast. Okay, but in case of a Python, it is not required. You can directly jump into Python and you can learn it. Okay, so
Yeah.
Python is easy to read as it is high level language. Okay, very fast and easy to understand also. That's
Yeah.
the reason it has been made, it's a high level language. Now, as like in Java or any other programming language, we have to add something add-ons we have to do, or we have to install especially some extra add-ons or extra software so that that particular software works. For example, in Java, we have to install JDK, JRE like that. But in case of Python, you need not have to install anything. So it is easy to maintain also. It is portable. Portable means what happen once you have written your code in your Unix or Linux or Mac OS, any like code you have written, same code if you run on your Mac OS, same code you have run on your Windows, it will work fine. You need not have to change anything. Okay. So
Yeah.
operating systems to operating system, we can switch it up. That's the reason it is called portable. Extendable means what happen is that now you have already created your soft, because currently the Python is getting boomed, but before it was not so boom. So we have already developed lots of software in C++ or Java. Now I want to add some lines of a code of a Python into existing software which has been already created in C++ Java. That also I can do it up. That is known as extendable, okay,
Okay.
or embedded. You vice versa can. If I have a Python code, I want to add C++ line, I can do that. If I have a C++ code and I want to add Python into it, that can be also done. Okay, so extendable and embedded can be done. Okay, so
Hey,
you can
so
note this.
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah. So if I know Python, do I still need C++ like later on if I want to work with Java, or would I
no,
be?
no, no. Here,
Okay.
what it is giving an extra feature. Since already lots of software has already been created in C++ Java. Okay.
Okay.
Now, instead of creating that same software starting from Python, all the code, what I can do if I want some additional functionality to add of Python. So
Yeah.
in that only I'll just write a Python code. I'll insert into that C++. That can be done instead of writing whole the code from the beginning. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Same way, vice versa is there. So you can note down these Python features in your notebook or your notepad.
Okay. We can carry on.
Oh, fine. Now, other feature is database provide interface to all major commercial database. You can store your data when we will see a classes there in tables format. If you have a huge data, you cannot save into file text format, so you'll saved in rows and column format. That is known as database. So that functionality also Python is giving it up. Now you can create a GUI programming, a graphical user interface programming, using a Tincter or PyQt is there, which has been written in Python itself. There's a OOPS concept, object oriented programming concept, classes, object, data hiding, operator overloading in this Python itself. Python can be easily integrated with C, C++, Java. Okay, so you can write
Yeah.
these features also.
Yeah. Yeah. We can go on.
Okay, fine. Python is a freeware. So what freeware means? You need not have to pay any amount for the licensing person. You can use it easily. Python is open source. So you have any idea what is open source means?
So a lot of people can make it into a better system. It takes input from other. It can take input from other people as well.
Not that is not exactly
So
the meaning. If
they can maneuver, they can play around the software and launch it as a separate software kind of thing, right?
if it is publicly there, that's online. Maybe private also it can, they can keep it. So
Okay.
not yeah, you are somehow correct only that the code which have been used to develop a Python is written publicly and anyone can see, and then they can contribute it or they can edit it and they can their own version they can generate.
Hmm.
Okay, so you were somehow correct only. So source code basically visible to others is known as open source.
Yeah. Okay.
Python is platform independent. As I told you that it can be run one code which you have written in your in your Windows can be run on Linux, Mac OS, anyone. Portable. Okay, moving from one. Dynamic nature is there in Python. So this normally don't have in any program other programming language. What is dynamic means? Once I have created a equal to 10. And here itself, a equal to 10 means what? Integer data type. Here itself in the next line I am writing a equal to hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I
Yeah.
am saving it, control Z and F5 I am doing it. So output will be hello, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But these kind of functionalities is not available in your other programming language. If you have taken consider your a as a, it will take only integer value. It cannot take a string value in same script. Okay,
Okay.
so this shows that this is a dynamic in data type. Okay,
Okay.
now garbage collector, what happens that as I told you that the moment I am closing my script and I am again running it, okay, what will happen is that a will be undefined. Why a will be undefined? Because that memory which has been saved as a after closing my script get lost and erased. Okay,
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
Why it is getting erased? Any idea?
Because we didn't save it.
Because no. We for example in this case what happened? A equal to 10, A equal to 100. Okay,
Yeah.
I am saving it. Okay, and I
Yeah.
am closing it,
Yeah.
and I am closing this also.
Yeah.
Just okay, good. Now
Yeah.
I have just written a go a equal to 10, a equal to hello, and I was printing the output was coming a, isn't it? Now,
Yeah.
if I do print a, what will be my output?
Nothing. Error.
Error will come. Why?
Because there is nothing been defined in this particular documentation.
But in the previous case, I have divided. Sorry.
Yes.
But in the previous case, I have defined a equal to 10, a equal to hello, isn't it?
Yes.
So what
But in
happened that which I have defined it in previous case, those data got deleted. Okay,
yeah.
that's the reason. Now that is known as what garbage collector. Once you have coming out of your script, okay, the
Yeah.
data which you have saved it will be get deleted.
Okay.
Okay, so that is known as garbage collector. That is done in Python automatically. We need not have to write code for that to get deleted to do the deleting part. Why the
Uh,
deleting part is, yeah,
yes. Now I understand. Because I think some programs it will store memories in your RAM. If
yeah, yeah.
yes. Now I get it. Yes. Yes.
But
Okay.
in this case, I'm not delete. I need not have to do. I'll close my program. That memory will be get erased. Okay.
Yeah.
So why it is been getting erased? Any idea?
Because it's not. Yeah, it's not storing data. It's a garbage collector.
Yeah, but why it is? Because I have a limited resource, isn't it? I have a limited memory. If I don't delete all the previous memory data, then what will happen? My memory will get full, and whenever I'm trying to
Yes.
install my new variable, try to download, like store my new variable, it will give me that memory is not full.
Yeah. But I'm allowed to open that old document again and work on it, right?
Then it will load it. When I'm
Yeah.
opening, see,
Yeah.
I have written that code.
Yeah. Yes. So it will go through the interpreter process. Yeah.
Again, the memory will be stored into my memory,
Yeah.
and the moment interpreter that script is valid, at that moment only that will be working fine. Okay,
Yeah. And as soon as the document's off, they're gonna clear. It's gonna clear all the data. All right. Now I get it. I get it.
get it? No. So you can write this, and a multiple assignment is been given in Python. So a comma b comma c, 1 comma 2 comma 3. So what happened? A is getting stored 1, b is storing 2, c is storing 3. Okay, same
Yeah.
way I can mix it up also with this data type. Means 3 4 is integer data type, John is what, string data type. So I will be having value John, I can do this. So this is known as multiple assignment.
Oh, you
Okay,
can do that. Okay.
yeah, we can do this also.
Ah, that's cool. Okay.
So lots of features has been given in Python. Python is case sensitive, means what happened? Small a and capital A are different. So if I'm
Yeah.
writing any code,
Yes.
or
I'm.
you understood, no? A equal
Yeah.
to 10, I am doing it, and if I do print capital
And
A, so what will happen?
it's not gonna work. It's gonna be an error.
Capital A is not defined, isn't it?
Yeah.
So both are different. So it's case sensitive. Uppercase and lowercase are different. Python syntax is taken from C and ABC language. So you can note this down also.
Yeah. I've taken a photo. It's alright. We can move on.
Fine. Now Python application are, it's a, if through Python you can create a desktop standalone application, you can create a web application, you can create a database application, library management system, for networking application you can create, okay, games you can create, GUI you can create, data analyzing you can do it, machine label, artificial intelligence, IoT application, all those things you can do with Python
Yeah.
easily. Okay,
Yeah.
the companies which are using Python are YouTube. So what happened? That recommended videos for you, like you can see it up on the right side. Whenever you are opening any web YouTube, you are finding that this video has been recommended for you, like that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that thing has been written in backend by in Python only. Dropbox is there, NASA is there, IBM, Mozilla, Scientific and Research Organization, even Quora, in this also, IG also use it.
Okay.
Okay, so these companies are using it, Python. Okay.
Yeah.
Our installation we have already done yesterday. Okay. Fine. So now we are doing what? If I do print hello, hello world will be printed. A comma B 10 comma 20, and here I am doing A plus B.
Yeah.
So what will be my output?
30.
30. To find it out the data type of any variable, I have to write type, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now there is a one more data type called bool. Okay. Bool is used
Yeah.
for true and false. Okay, true and false. So we
Yeah.
need to, in other programming language we need to first define it up. Now this variable will take what data type, means integer data type or string data type or float data type. But in case of a Python, we need not have to define which data type we have to take. It will automatically assign that data types to it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's the reason Python is dynamically programming language.
Yeah. Okay.
So Python is mix of what? Functional programming from C. Oops
I
concept
have
has
a question.
yeah.
When are we gonna use bool?
When you are giving any condition, or when you are talking of any conditions, or you are creating loop at that moment. Means if that thing will become like, if any variable you have defined, okay, var1 equal to true I am writing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can give any condition like that. If okay, if var1, okay, if var1 equal to true, like that I can give. Okay, then
Hmm.
you go inside this particular location or do the computation inside this, okay, statement
Yeah.
what you need to do. After doing this, you change the var1 to false. Okay, so when it becomes false, now what will happen, it won't go, this condition will become false, isn't it? This condition won't be true because now var1 value is false. So like this we can use it up. I'll show you in the coding coming classes. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Thank you.
in the loop, when I want to insert for one time for sure, and then I want to change my value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now capital A equal to 10, print capital A, print small a. What will be my output of these four lines code?
Uh, 10.
What will be my, if I'm writing these four lines in my computer, then what
Uh,
will be
uh,
my,
okay, so A equals, it's capital A, so your output is gonna be the number is 10.
mm-hmm. Now what I'm saying that you have a that ideally isn't it installed in your laptop?
Yeah.
Can you open
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Just one second. Yeah.
Open and create a file as I'm doing over here. Going open it, and then
Again, do you know how to increase the text size on this? It's very
yes,
tiny.
yes, yeah. You can do it. You go to
Yeah.
where is it? Wait, configure ideally. Okay,
Okay.
here
It's
you have the size.
okay.
Okay,
Is it in preference? Yeah. Oh,
or
size. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
configure ideally. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
here you
Uh,
can increase the size.
okay. Thank you. All right. Better. Okay.
Now what
So,
you go, you create a file new, and then new file you create, and this four line of a code you write into your IDLE, save your Python code, okay, and then run it.
okay. A capital A. there's going to be a code error. Print. There's going to be a traceback. There's a code error in line 3.
Line 3, okay. You run, you just run or not?
Yeah, but it doesn't. No, it didn't run.
Mm-hmm.
So line 3, there's an error.
Yeah.
So now
What
I'm doing
error?
line 4.
What error is it?
It's a traceback at line 1.
A is not defined. Small a is not defined.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So remove that small a is not defined and then again run the program.
Okay. So am I gonna run? I'll do the 4th line now.
Yeah.
Print. Number is okay. Yeah, the number is 10.
Coming?
Yeah.
Good. Now, this was for just writing lines of a code. This is for writing a function in your Python. Need not have to worry. Function, there is a special class for that in which I'll be explaining you in detail how to write a function. Okay. So, capital X equal to 2. Def is what? A keyword, which is a short form of define or definition. Okay. And then a function name we have to write. So, function 1, bracket, okay, colon mark, and one tab space I have to give it over here. Okay. Which is known as indentation. Good. Now there is a print I am writing. Inside function print X I am doing. So this value will be printed. As well as I have to write, I have to call this function also. Just 1 minute. Code I need to edit it. I need to call this function by the function name. Okay.
Yeah.
Function name and comma. Okay. Control S and just run it. So this shows that this is what will happen in this. You just run this four line of a code in your system. What the output it is giving? Let me know.
Okay. Yeah. Inside. Function print. Okay, if I leave spaces between the comma, is that going to be a problem?
Where in this case you are saying?
Yeah.
No, there won't be a problem. But comma is for sure. You have to write it comma.
Okay. Without X. Okay, so I just did that.
What happened?
It didn't do anything.
Anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why it is not done? Because X is not defined inside my function. That's the reason. Now what you do, this X which you have written, You can
Yeah.
remove it, or you can write one more x inside your function. So
Okay.
colon, and then one tab space automatically came, isn't it?
Where? Yes.
Yeah, isn't it? One tab space. Indentation should come, otherwise it will give an indentation error.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
How do I
Now
fix that?
inside your function, write x equal to 2 or 3 or any number.
X equals to 2. I can't get rid of the x equal 2 before the old one.
Yeah, you can get rid of it. You can remove it.
Okay. No, it's not letting me delete that line.
You can delete it also, but it won't give any error.
Okay, let me try that. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna. Should I run it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Where do I run it? Is it from? How
Now
do
any
I?
output coming?
No, I don't have any output coming. It just started the new line.
Wait, I'm showing you. Fine. So what I'm doing, x equal to 2. Good enough.
Yeah.
Def fun 1 I'm writing. Anything you can give. Colon mark and enter. One tab space came. Now x equal to 3 I'm writing. Good enough. Now here
Yeah.
print.
Yeah.
Here I'm writing number. Number is colon mark comma x. Okay. Control S, saving my file.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if I run this program, anything will come, any error or any output will come.
X 2.
What output will come? Number is 3.
Oh wait, yeah, X is defined as 3.
Is
Yeah.
anything missing in my code?
Um, number.
Check your code and check my code. Is anything missing? Any one line is missing in my code and yours code and different?
Okay, number is. Oh, okay, number is 10. X equals to 2. Def function equal x equal
No.
the function.
Yeah. Here, no, I have to call the function. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
That is missing. Otherwise, if I don't call it, no
yeah,
error will come and nothing will come. No output will also come. Why? Because inside my function, I am not going inside my function only. Okay.
yeah,
So fun C1. Now control S. Now I'm running it. Now my output will come. Number is 3. Came?
yeah.
Good. So now you can write it up. So in your case, what was happening? The same thing was coming or any difference?
Just 1 second. No, I think I pressed enter twice. Like, okay, x equals 2. Print inside function. Yeah, it's not. Let me save it. How do I
Yeah.
save it? I didn't save it. Save. Save it. Okay, I'm gonna save it in the desktop. Test. Okay. And then I'm gonna run it again. Oh, come on. Uh, come on. I'm lost. I can't even open the interpreter anymore. I think my interpreter crashed.
Is it?
Yeah. I can't open it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Again
strange.
from starting you do ideally and open it. New one.
Already open. Okay. Should I just write the code again?
Yeah. No. You open that file itself. Go to file.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I,
open you can do.
okay.
Okay. Or
Yeah.
open recent. Or open recent file like that. Your file name will be there with that all.
Okay. So file opened ideal. Open recent. I don't have open recent. Open with.
Or you can copy and paste the chat in the chat box your code so that I can see it.
Okay.
No need to define inside your bracket. X equal to 2 you need not have to define. In down you have to define. Def
Sorry.
function 1 you find it out. I am not writing inside here. I am
Okay.
writing here. Got it?
Okay. Okay. So okay. 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 I get it.
Okay, got it?
Wait. Let me just take a photo of that function.
No,
Okay.
don't take photo. You write it in your code itself.
Def fun. Def funcl bracket dot x equals okay equal to 3 and print. Uh, okay, what am I doing? Print. Print number is dot comma x. Okay, and then I press enter. And nothing happened again. Save. So I've done this. Here, I'll press. I'll close the code.
Good enough. Now you just call the function down def1 as
Yeah.
like this. Just call one more line you have to write at the bottom.
So def. Oh, under. I have to write
Call
another.
the function also. You have to
Okay.
call the function. That is called calling the function. So you have to do then only it will go inside your function and it will work.
FUNC1. Okay. FUNCL. The most recent line 1, there was the error. It's saying error name file function 1 is not defined.
Okay, wait 1 minute. Uh, oh, L you have written over here. No, it's not 1. In your function def, you have written L. It's not 1. So, what you need to do, I
Okay.
have copied. Okay, makes sense. I have
Yep.
copied your code. Now, this you copy. Now, the code which I am sending you, run that code. That will work fine. Just you need to, your file name, function name is differ. It's not 1, it's L, I think so.
Okay.
Function name should be same, then only it will work.
Syntax error intended block.
Ha! Intended block, what it came? This X, I don't know, this should be one tab inside. As in
Yeah.
my case, when you see it, this X is one tab space. Tab space inside.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. So do
Now,
I? So I can't copy and paste this. I have to type this, right?
fine. Ha, wait. Or I do, or I'm copying and pasting this one. It will work
Yeah.
fine. Now you paste my code, it will work fine.
Yes. Invalid syntax.
Where is it coming?
Invalid syntax.
Which line?
It just says invalid.
No, basically space will only. You can see when I'm running it, it's coming fine. Isn't it? No error in my case.
Okay. Wait.
Space,
Let me. Okay. Let me just have a look.
space you give it up. That's all.
Yeah. It gave the space. Just 1 second.
Or you copy and paste it. Let me see where you are not. You can share the screen. Then I can let you know where is it getting wrong.
Can we share screen?
Ha, you can share the screen also.
Yeah. Where's the screen share?
Here. This one.
Okay.
Screen sharing option.
Yeah. Uh.
Is it working?
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Privacy. ये क्या बे?
Fine. If is it getting problem, you just copy the paste code and paste it here then.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. Okay. So, okay, line by line, I'm gonna go. Definite
Ha.
function x equals 3.
Yeah.
Print number is x. Then function 1. So what's
Function 1 is same. This function name as well as this
yeah?
should be same.
Okay.
This should be below D. This D and F should be in same line, same
Yeah.
column.
Um, so do I put a tab on that?
Normally it will take automatically. You just see
Well,
what I am doing in.
Let me just
See. Yeah, what I have done, you just see there. Here just you check it up. I have done def fun1, okay, comma I have given, okay, and colon mark I am giving. Good enough. Now
Yeah.
I am doing a enter. So the
Yeah.
moment I have press enter, automatically this space has came, isn't it?
Yes.
Now I am doing x equal to 3 and again enter, automatically it will come below. Now here I am doing print. Normally you do x only, okay. Now enter again it will come here, but I don't want right to have anything, so I'll come in the first line itself, first column itself. Here I'll do fun1 and colon like this. Good enough.
Okay.
I need to save. Now I need to just save it and just run it. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
Now the output is coming 3.
X equals to 3.
Print X. That's all.
Print X. Okay, and then so okay, now do I have to press enter twice or once?
In which line? After print X, you are saying? You just have to press enter. Okay. What I have done over here, I am pressing enter. Now again I am printing and I am coming out of it in the beginning only. So
Okay.
backspace. Backspace
Okay.
for that.
Okay. Fun one. Okay, let's hope this works. Yeah, it's a yeah. I'll send the fun one is not
Save
this.
it. Save it and just run it.
Oh my god, I made a mistake.
Where?
Yeah. In line 1, I forgot to add the 1. I just wrote fun.
Oh, no problem. Then write it.
You know, I've never wrote code before.
No problem.
So I was doing courses from Treehouse and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed someone to explain me more.
So my explanation is good enough, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Fun one. Print X. Fun one.
Now is it working?
Yeah, 3.
Working? Good enough?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Okay, fine.
That took long.
Now there is another concept called module. Okay. So in module, what you need to module is a Python code already been written. So you to use those Python code in your currently Python code means I want to do, for example, square root. So need not have to write the square root command or logic as it is already been written. I'll just use that function over there. Okay. So import math, I am doing it. I am taking what math, importing math from Python code in my existing new created one Python script. Now I am writing print math.sqrt. Inside my math Python file, there is a function called sqrt, okay, square root function. Here I am passing 4. So what it will do, it will take this 4 and it will go into my math module, okay,
Yeah.
math Python script. There the logic of has been written to do the square root. So it will take 4 and it will return square root of 4 is what? 2. So it will return me what? 2. So if I am doing right currently,
Yeah.
okay, so what I am doing, I am writing import, okay, math, okay. Now what I am doing it, I am doing print math.sqrt 16. I am here, I am passing, okay. Now control S, saving the file and running the file. Now I'll be getting output as a 4 over here, down 4.0. Got good enough?
Yeah.
Now I want to see, since math is a Python file only in which all the logics has been written by creating a function. Okay, so as like this only in place of fun1, he has written sqrt and given the logic inside it. Okay, same way if I want to find it out how many functions are there in my math module, so I'll just write print dir short form of directory and the math module name math. Okay, so control S and I'm just printing it out. So it will say me what all functions are inside my math module. So these many functions are there. I can do a cos sign h, a sign h. You will find it out. Sqrt also somewhere. Sqrt is there. I can do 10. I can do 10h function. These all gamma. Okay. power, pi, I can find it out. Okay.
Uh,
So now
okay.
write this code in your system, or you can just note it down. Afterward, after the class, you can do the practice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Great. No, this is great. This is something new.
No, it's not great. The person who is teaching is great. That's the reason it seems to great.
They say yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
A simplex task can be made it up complex. A complex task can be made it up simplex. It depends on the person who is explaining, like how you are proceeding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So how many types of directories are in there? Like so how do
Module.
we yeah, how many modules, so how do you find out how many modules are there?
There are lots of modules.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
There is a module class in which I'll be going in details how to create your own modules. You can also create it, how to you can provide it up. Okay, so this modules only is present in large of amount in Python. That's the reason it is been, means what happened, this math has what got, this math function, I want to use it in my current program, so I
Yeah.
need not have to write the sqrt logic. I just copy this math, I'll just call it, and I'll just pass it as a number. This
Uh,
module only has came lots of written in Python, so that's the reason it got popular. Okay,
okay. So
about
yeah.
this
Okay.
module,
Yeah. This
about
is,
this module only, I was saying that this is the main reason of getting Python popular.
okay. Yeah, that's good. This is great.
Hmm.
First we have to input math, right?
Input. Yeah. So in
Is
this case, I am using what? I am using a math module. So I have to import math. If suppose I am using some other module, so I have to write that particular module name.
okay. So when
Okay.
you import math, does it download in the background or is
No.
in
This math module, I'm saying this math module came when you have installed your Python.
okay,
That
okay,
25 MB of Python was due to this math module. Different types of module got installed in that.
okay,
Okay,
all right. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, got it. Next.
fine. Now today we will see generating a OTP, one-time password, writing a code for generating a one-time password in your Python. Okay,
Yeah.
so to get any random number, there is a module called random. Okay, so what happened, I need to import a random module. Okay,
Yes.
so what I have to do is that I have to write
Import. Yeah.
import random. To create one line of a comment, I have to give hashtag in Python. So this is one line of comment. Moment a comment is there, that will
Yeah.
be pass. Okay, it won't read that line
Yeah.
of a, any
Yeah.
line is been not written in. Okay,
Yeah.
so it will pass. Okay, now
Yeah.
to have a multi-line of a comment, I can give a single 3 times quotation mark. Okay, or I can give a double, uh, or I can give what, double 3 times quotation mark.
Okay.
Okay, both
Okay.
will work on multi-line comment. Okay,
Okay.
good enough. Now what happened, I'm doing it, import random, I'm doing it. Now to get random number generated, I have to use a function inside my random module. Rand it is there, which is generating one integer number. So random dot rand it, okay, from 0 to 9, any number from 0 to 9, you just pick it up. Okay, any random number. So I am saving it and I'm running the program. So this time what happened, 5, it has generated one number. Okay, now again same program I'm running. This time it has generated 9. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not fixed. Again
Okay.
I'm running 6. Okay, So it is changing.
Okay.
Like this way only, what happened? I am getting an OTP which is not fixed. Sometime I'll
Okay.
get this number.
Okay. Can I go one step before this? How did you get this code rendered? This
Yeah. How this is got? The moment I have downloaded my 25 MB of Python,
yeah.
this
Yeah.
random code has came with itself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so the logic of randit and all those things are written inside my random file, which is already existing where my Python has been installed. Okay,
Okay. So
as like
yeah. Is there any way like as a newbie, I'm not gonna memorize Reddit, right? How am I
yeah.
gonna go find this particular code? Do you understand what I'm
How you gonna? I didn't
asking?
get you.
ओके देखो आपको पता है ये रेंडिट ये कोड
हाँ हाँ
रेंडिट है
हाँ
समझ
हाँ
लिया बात ओके
हाँ
अब जैसे मुझे मुझे जैसे मैं अगर कभी फिर से करूंगा मुझे ये रेंडिट नहीं याद रहेगा कि मुझे ये पर्टिकुलर कोड तो ये
हाँ।
आपको कैसे पता तो मैं कैसे फिर से जाऊं कि मुझे पता लगे मुझे यही ये पर्टिकुलर कोड चाहिए
तो वो तो आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा और आपको अगर देखना है कि इस
जी
डायरेक्टरी में कौन कौन से रैंडम मॉड्यूल्स में कौन कौन से फंक्शन है, ठीक
जी
है, उसके लिए
जी
वही करना पड़ेगा। ये
अच्छा
डायरेक्टरी रैंडम बस मॉड्यूल्स नेम कर देना, तो इससे पता चल जाएगा कि मुझे ना कि इस रैंडम मॉड्यूल्स जो है मेरा रैंडम पाइथन फाइल जो है इसके
जी
अंदर कौन कौन से मॉड्यूल्स हैं और हम यूज कर सकते हैं। ठीक
ओ,
है,
अच्छा
so this little bit you have to
तो
memorize it up that these all things, for example, for getting one integer number I have to use a randit function.
yeah. So if I Google this particular
Yeah,
code,
you'll get it. You'll get it.
it's gonna give me a definition of it.
Yeah, it will give each and every. There is a documentation for that. I am opening right now and I'll be explaining you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So random Python documentation I am writing. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm pressing it. Now all the details are here is the my Python code. Okay, documentation is there. I'll just click on it. Here
Sorry,
all the
I'm
yeah,
wasting
it's
it.
okay.
Sorry.
Here all the details is been written. What is random module, how you can use it, what all functions are there inside it. Okay,
Okay.
okay, all the details about it,
Okay. All right.
choices. Okay,
Okay.
so here
All right.
only you will find it out. Random dot randit also present somewhere. Okay, if I do control F, randit, you will
Yeah.
find it out. Random dot randit. Here A and B. So return a random integer number such as A, which is n number. It will which will be less than or equal to A. Oh, sorry, greater than or equal to A. Okay, so this only I am passing 0, 9.
G.
Okay, 0 comma my 9, so it is giving me this n as an output. And what is happening that 0 is there, so this n which is coming 5 6 9, which is
Yeah. It
greater
will
than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to my 9.
be. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good,
Okay. Yeah. All right.
fine.
Good. Good. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Fine, no problem, no problem. So what happened now? This is for generating what a one number only. But in
Yeah.
my OTP, I am getting 3 or 4 lines.
Yeah.
So to generate a 3 number, again I need to do random dot randit. Okay. Again I am here. I am going to give 0, 9 or okay.
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 And if you want to put numbers as well, I mean letters as well, you can do that.
No. This is automatically done. This
Uh,
lower than or equal to will be done, which I have shown you what's written inside my logic inside my random dot randit. I have to just pass 0, 9. That's all.
okay.
Okay. Now what I am doing it again, I am passing 0, 9. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now I am commenting this one. Control S F file running it out. Now 3 random number will be generated 558. If I again run this program,
Yeah.
249. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what is happening? Even I was finding out that a space is coming in each and every number, isn't it? But
Yeah.
the normally OTP which I get it up, we don't find it up space over there. So I'll
Yeah.
just to remove the space, I'll write comma SCP equal to, you don't give any spaces over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Control
Okay.
S and F5, I'm running it. Now I won't get any spaces in between. Now it will be all together. Okay.
Okay.
Now it is looking like a OTP number, isn't it?
Yes.
Now if suppose if I want a star in between, so instead of giving any separation, I want a star in between each and every element. Now what will
Hmm.
happen? 0
It's gonna
star
have.
2
Yeah.
star, like it will come. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't want it. So this is the thing. Okay. Now this was for generating like this, means 3 times I have to write random dot randit random dot rand. Now
Okay.
one more procedure is that if I give print random dot randit, and here itself I am giving choose any number from 100 to triple nine. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then what will we do? It will automatically take three number, any random three number. Here I need not have to write specify separation equal to nothing like that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So now you can note down this code.
Okay. Right.
Done.
Yeah.
Good. Same way, if I want to generate a 5-digit random number, this is one more way is there. I am finding it out that I have to write random all the places. So it is somehow bigger number. I want bigger string. I want a small string. So for that, what I need to do is that I can do a aliasing. It is called a nickname. I can give it as RN. I'm be writing it out, and instead of if I do print RN dot randit, same, just removing that random, making it short as a RN. You can give any name, no problem. Okay. Here also I am doing 0 or like this, and
And
4
nice.
times 9.
Yeah.
Control S, running the program, same output will come. Okay, what?
Yeah. Okay. So wait. So import random as RN. So
Hmm.
RN just change random. You
I
just
have,
change random name. So when
yeah,
you
yeah,
type.
yeah.
So when you're typing in print, you instead of typing random, you can type in RN.
Yes. Since I was feeling like this random is a long string, I want to make it a nickname. I can give it a short form. So that's the reason. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fine. So you can note it down, wrote it down.
Yeah.
Good. Let's have a 15 minutes break and then we will continue it. Okay.
Sounds good.
What exactly is in my time? It is 7:15. 7:30 we will continue. Okay.
Okay. All
Good
right.
enough. Just
15 minute timer on.
okay. 15 minutes break. You can do anything.